box. I just typed it in the search bar. Once you're signed into Google, it's super easy to do. And I'm going to start a blank document. All right, a works cited page just means all the works that you've looked at to help you write your paper. If you only looked at one, it would be works cited, but you have 6 sources, I think, in this paper. So we're going to put an S on that. Okay, so I need to get this in the right format. It's going to be .12 font. It needs to be Times New Roman. Okay, so let me show you an example of what one is supposed to look like, and then we will continue making ours match that same format. Okay, so here is an example of a research paper. We have looked over this a lot of times. We're just going to go to the end. But just notice it's in MLA format. There are the last name and page numbers on all of them. And this is a large paper. 5, 6 pages, 7 as a conclusion. Now finally we're at page number 9 is the works cited. So they had a page of notes. We don't have to have that with ours. But here we are. So notice that the works cited page, this is capitalized and centered. And I need to turn the volume off on the phone here. And we have this, it's attached to your paper. It has the next number and the last name. So it's like part of it. Okay, notice, I think this is called a hanging indentation, and I'll show you quickly how to do that in Google Classroom. Notice that they are in alphabetical order. A, B, D, D. Now this one doesn't have an author, the historical census browser. So it just goes by the first word of the title. So whatever comes first when you generate your citation, that's what you put in alphabetical order. And notice their works cited pages, it went on because they had a lot. So if it extends to the next page, you don't have to have a heading or anything. It just keeps going. And then this tells you all the specific things that you need to have on there. Center, without underlining, bolding, or italicizing. If there's only one work, it's works cited. Only the publisher, not the city of publication. So that's new. That's what's there are several editions of works cited. We're doing Modern Language Association, MLA, the 8th edition, because that's the last one that's in print. So it has a lot of things here. When you go through a database and when you do Citation Machine, it kind of does all this for you, so that's the good part. Alright, so let's go back to ours now that we know how it's supposed to look. Alright, I'm back here. I'm going to put it on the left, and this thing right here is how you're going to indent these. So, but first I'm going to copy and paste in my sources from my digital notebook. So I started making resources on too much sugar in your diet and the dangers of that. So that's what my research is going to be about. So here's one citation. It's pretty small. And I've already formatted it in here to make it Times New Roman, to make it 12-point font. Sometimes they come highlighted when you copy and paste them, so you just have to go to this and do either transparent or like this white, and it won't show up. So if yours came the wrong size, highlighted, just go to the formatting options and fix it there. Alright, so Control C is going to copy it, and I'm going to Control V and paste it in there. Alright, and so let me just add the next ones, and then I can rearrange them as they go. I'm going to do another tab just so I know they're different. Alright, that one was pretty simple. When you get resources from the internet is when your citations get a lot longer. So Control C, going back, Control V. I know that doesn't work on the Macs. I think you can Control C it, but you have to go up to File and attach it that way. Okay, then add an extra step here. Go back, get my next source, and I'm going to continue doing that until I get them all in here, and then I'll show you the next step. Okay, so I copied all of them. Now I need to just go through my ABCs. K, Kristen Becker. So this one's going to be first. So I'm going to highlight it and cut. Control X. I'm going to go to the top and put this in alphabetical order. Paste. Control V. And what's after that one? H-I-J-K. So I. Improvements. Notice it goes by the first word. Control X. If you're on a regular laptop. Add it here. Control V. J. X. Control V. K. Control X. Maybe a space here. Control V. Got too much there, yeah. M-N-O-P-Q-R-S-T. So the rest are in order. I always have to go through the alphabet. I can't just see it. Sad, huh? Okay, so now they're in the right order, but they're still not right. So this needs to come down one. And I need something called a hanging indentation. So that's where, if we look at our example here, the first one is over here, and then the rest of them are scooted over. So let me show you how you can do that. So this line right here shows us about, it's for the indentation. So I'm going to move this little triangle to the halfway mark. And then the top one just comes with it. And let me just see if I can highlight all of it and do it that way. So I'm just going to scoot it over. It may not let me because that part wasn't. Let me try one more thing. And again, just trial and error. Nope, I've got to do each one of them. Oh, that's fine. Alright, so I'm going to click here, scoot it over, click here, scoot it over, and so forth. Okay, now I need to go back to the first line, click right in front of it, and then I'm going to go to that triangle and go back. And that will give me this hanging indentation, and that is exactly how it's supposed to look. And as long as you go with the ruler up here, then it will be just fine. And it even says that when you hover over it, first line indented. Okay, so this one, to bring all over, there and then back again, right? And then scoot the top back over to 0. This one doesn't need it, it doesn't have a second line, so it's fine. And then one more. Okay, so you don't hold to the top because then it'll indent it too much. You have to drag it by the triangle and then slide this one back to 0. And voila, I have a beautiful works cited page. I would wait to add page numbers to this until you write your paper because you want it to be at the end. So once we get that. Okay, so now what I told you was to upload a link to this into your document. So let me show you quickly how to do that. So I'm going to press the button share. Let me see. I'll show you that. I know it's not in your screen view right now. So I'm going to scroll over here, go back to my document, and press the word share. Works cited. I'm going to put my last name on here too, and I would like you to do that save. Okay, so I'm going to click this button that says Get Shareable Link. Okay, copy link, and now I'm going to go back into my digital research, and I'm going to put this on the works cited page. It does not like copy pasting for some reason. I don't think it's saved to my link. Okay, copy link. Go back to my portfolio, and I'm going to put the wrong one. Let me try it again. Copy link. It should be Control V. You don't want to get it there. There we go. And if you press the spacebar once, it turns into a link. I know I showed something like that. So now, when I go in to look at works cited pages as a teacher to grade them, I can just click on this link, and I'm going to make sure that it says works cited. I'm going to make sure it's in alphabetical order, that the formatting is correct, and that it's that you have this hanging indentation where the first line is long, the rest scoots over, and I just showed you how to do that. So let me know if you have any questions, and I would love to help you, and good luck on your research.